Hi everyone, I'm super excited today to share with you how the new basket weave GreenStalk vertical planter looks like. These planters are launching today, March 19th, and they are also going to be on sale until the 26th. And you can still stack my code to get an extra discount in there also. So GreenStalk was very generous to gift me this planter, and this is in the new maple color, it's a new one. This is the top water reservoir, and we have 6 watering discs. So this is the 7-tier leaf vertical planter. I'm gonna take the rest of the planter out of the box here. Comes always stacked up, and this is the size of the box. I have a few people asking that before, how big the box is. This is how big it is. I'm able to carry it by myself once the planter is empty, but it comes all compact like this with the watering discs inside this way, and then the top reservoir like this. But this is gonna get really big when you're gonna start stacking them up. So first, let's take a look at the individual parts real quick. So the discs look really good. I have older versions of the GreenStalk. I got my GreenStalks in 2021. The design has improved a little bit and it looks very nice. This is how it looks out of the box too. So very nice texture, looks like a beautifully weaved basket, and here are the holes over here for extra drainage, and this is the center cone that actually allows for the watering system to work. So I'm going to put this together today. I'm using a high quality potting soil that's recommended by GreenStalk. So I'm using the Fox Farm Happy Frog soil. This is already open, but I have 2 more bags in here. So it is actually drizzling right now, so I might have to take a little break, but I'm going to just show you guys quickly what I plan to plant on this GreenStalk. I didn't have a lot of time to start new seeds for it, so I already have some things that I have started. I had a different plan for this, but they are now going to be all part of the new GreenStalk. So I'm going to add some of these herbs and flowers that I have here. They do great on the leaf planter. I have some more flowers in here. Those are beautiful violas or pansies, and then I have some red beets in here, and I might actually even leave some space open so I can start some lettuce and greens, which is what I really love to grow in the leaf planter, and then add to the planter later. But we're going to try to fill it up, make it pretty, and then I'll touch it up after everything is assembled and set up. I'm also going to be setting up a spinner with this GreenStalk. This is the spinner with the wheels. I actually got this originally to replace the one on my pink one that has a mover, but now that I have a new GreenStalk, I'm just gonna use for this maple one here. So after I assemble and put the soil in the plants and everything, I will show you guys how to set up the spinner too. So let me start real quick by adding the soil to one of the tiers first. Since we are having very light rain right now, I want that to kind of slightly moisten the soil as well. So I'm going to do this really fast, then I will wait for the rain to pass and add the plants in here. So I will just set them all in the floor, come with the soil and fill it all up. The most important thing to know about filling up with soil is just that you have to fill all the way to the top and just leave it loosely in there. Don't have to pack it all the way. So let's just start this real quick and see how it's going to look like. Alright, everything is filled up right now. Let's start planting. I'm just going to keep filling it up as I go. I'm going to start up here with 3 of these beautiful pansies. These guys actually volunteered in my garden from last year, and they're very beautiful. This is only 1 plant, so of course it's been growing the whole winter outside, and then I decided to put it in a pot and give some warmth to grow even a little more, and it's doing very well. So that's 1 here, and I want to do 2, 3, so they're gonna be in kind of opposite directions. And they're facing that way, so I'm just gonna, and all the soil that's extra in here also. But as I'm planting, I'm pushing some soil to the front too, because it's supposed to be filled all the way to the top. When you water, it tends to settle, so if you don't do that, you ended up with very low level of soil. But we're gonna come around and add some more at the end also, and you can do a little bit of space around this here where the watering disc is going to be in. So that's 2. Let's do a 3rd one. So I'm gonna do 3 in this level, and then I'll keep moving on around. I'm going to put some red beets on the top. I think they'll look nice. I'll do 2, 1, and 1 maybe. Now the beets you can do 3 per pocket. Mine are kind of close together. I'll leave them to grow as they are. This is one seed that has more than one sprout. I think I'm gonna do a kale here in the bottom too. I'll get a small one. I have some other bigger ones that are gonna go in my originals, but I'll get a little one. Take off and put here because this has too many empty pockets, so I'm gonna do 1 kale here. Maybe even 2. Let's do another one there. I have enough. I have so much kale seedlings, so many. The kale gets really big, so I hope I don't regret this. But I'll try to harvest this for baby greens instead of letting it grow in a center stalk. Let's see how that works. I'll cut the top. Let's see, I'll do an experiment on those. But that's it for the seedlings on this. I will definitely need a lot more soil than I had, but that's okay. I'm just gonna fill everything up now. I need a little bit more soil, so I'm going to use some of this Vermont compost here. I want to make sure I have enough here because I don't want my plants to not do well. If I had regular compost, I would feel comfortable filling it up with this too. I don't have it yet, so I'm just going to use this and we should be good to go. Alright, this looks good, and I'm going to now just water it all in the soil before I place the gray watering this. I like to do that just to help, my soil is pretty dry, it kind of gets some nutrients going in there. I'm still going to use the watering system after I assemble everything together, but just because I put a lot of this dry soil in here, I want to make sure it's nice and moist before I put it up. I'm going to place the watering discs next. There's some holes in here on each layer. Just make sure that each hole gets directly over a pocket. So the hole in here goes straight to the pocket, that in there. So they're all facing the pockets over here. Oops, I did it wrong. This is the bottom. That one's gonna be the top. So this one's gonna have the water reservoir. So this goes back here. Alright, that's it. Now it's the fun part. Let's assemble it. Oh, before that, actually, I have to put the spinner together. Okay, so here's the box the spinner comes in. And we're gonna set it up just real fast. Yeah, I love the whole print on the box. So here it is. And we also get little goodies. That's very nice. I'm just too curious. I always like to see what we get. I'm sure there's some instructions in here. Take my gloves off. It's getting warm now with the sun. Okay, more stickers. I got so many stickers, I'm so excited. And some more of the gourmet blend lettuce. I got the same one on the planter, so that's cool. I'll definitely be starting some of the seeds to add in there, hopefully. And then I got some extra stickers in here too. Very nice. So let's move on now to assemble it. Alright, so comes a little tube for drainage if you need to put off a porch or something so it doesn't get wet. I don't really use this, I don't need it for my setup. And then this is the base, and it comes with the wheel kit because I am definitely going to be wheeling this planter. What I'm putting it together now is not going to be its permanent location. I have to rearrange my garden a little bit to make space for this new planter. But I wanted to put it in here for now. You can buy these without the wheels also. Oops, can't see there. And then you just spin the planter for harvesting. I always like to get it with the wheels because I do like moving my stuff around. I change my mind a lot about my garden setup. So I'm gonna flip this upside down just so I can add the wheels. And there are actually little writings in here saying where the wheel goes. So it's pretty easy. You actually just pop it in. see, just went in. It's very, very simple. There's locks on 3 of them, so I want to make sure I put this out against each other. There you go. And then the other ones, there's no locks, and you can just place them in between. So, all good. That's it, that's the last one. Super easy. There you go. Now I just like to pull it up to make sure everything is locked, which it is. I'm going to flip it upside down. Very nice. I'm gonna get the camera a little farther and then put this up. When you're doing this, just make sure that the layers lock properly in place. Or just when you assemble it, you will hear it locking, and you want to make sure that's all the way in so the planter gets nice and stable. Here it is. We have a brand new GreenStalk leaf on the basket texture. I love it. Very, 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 very beautiful. I'm so excited to see it. Let me see. So pretty. I will put a little bit more soil in some of them once I get more soil. It looks very beautiful. Love it. Thank you so much, GreenStalk, for the gift. I absolutely love it. All right, let's get a closer look now that's all assembled. You see how nice this new texture is. Once this gets all filled up with those flowers and some of other greens, going to look so pretty. I truly can't wait to see how this is going to turn out with time, and I can't wait to keep sharing with you guys and showing the progress on this. All right, I moved. Actually, it's now next to my other GreenStalk. I decided to move now because once I water this, it's going to get very heavy. So I gotta change my mind in the middle of the way, but it's okay because you guys saw it by itself in there, and now it's close to the other ones. These guys are discontinued, these colors, so fortunately they're not available anymore. Those are older. I have had these planters for over 3 years now. So let's get this watered. I'll show you how it works. Just gonna come with the regular hose and water through the top here. My little nozzle thing broke, so we're doing old school. But we're supposed to water this all the way till water comes out from the bottom. It's a brand new planter, so it might take a little time, and should be okay. I had some extra water in there, but I think it's okay. Oops, lots of water. I'm gonna water my other GreenStalks, might as well, since I'm here too with this hose. So that's super easy. With time too, you kind of get an idea of how much water they need, and it's much easier if you have a way to stop it. So this is the beginning of the season. I don't have all my stuff set up yet, but those are all full season seedlings, and they'll be growing a little bit slow now because the weather's still a little cold. But let's take a look at how it looks in here on the top water reservoir. So the water is going down into this middle here, and it's going to get to each of those watering discs. They will put it on together, and then from there it's going to slow drip and slowly water the whole planter evenly. All right, it's looking good now. I can see water going through all the pockets, so it's good. If you want to get a new GreenStalk in this beautiful, gorgeous, new basket weave texture, remember that they're going to be on sale until the 26th, so that's a great time to get yours. The weather is finally starting to warm up, so soon enough we'll be able to plant some warm season crops on these planters as well. My planters over here are exploding weight growth, and this is from last year. I'm feeling bad to take them out. I have a different plan for it, but we had a few warmer days, and now we have lots of stuff growing back like crazy in there. Those guys, they're just overwintered and just, you know, are coming back nice and strong now. But I'm very excited to see how this is going to turn out. If you want to get one of this, don't forget to use my code to get an extra discount. I hope you have an amazing week, and I'll see you next time.